The make it to Friday mindset is destroying our productivity. Now, this is a concept that I thought about for a while and I really wanted to make a YouTube video on it. So today we are going to break down, first of all, what the make it to Friday mindset actually is and why I think we have it. Then I'm going to share with you guys 3 principles that I use in my daily life to combat this mindset. Then I'll conclude. So firstly, why do we have this make it to Friday mindset? Well, I believe that we have this make it to Friday mindset because we start our week thinking about Friday and thinking about how it's going to end. We find our lives very monotonous, the same old, and we struggle to find novelty. This particularly affects people who have a sort of structured life, and that isn't a bad thing, but perhaps it's just school or 9 to 5 work or I don't know, a really stressful job in which the majority of your time is working. And so you struggle to find any exciting experiences or just doing anything fun in your life and getting a bit of relaxation. So my first principle, add an element of novelty to your life. It could be adding something new into your daily routine, and it does not have to cost money. It can simply be, I don't know, taking time out to read, to go on a nice walk, do some exercise. You can go and get a coffee or go into the cafe to meet your friend. I think this is really important because it breaks up our monotonous schedules. And so it also gives us something to be excited for. And I feel like, particularly with me, I know that if I have something that I'm really excited for coming up, then it just makes me more productive. It makes me happier. And all I'm doing is just thinking about that amazing thing that's going to come. So I definitely think that's something important to do. My second would be to list 3 wins for the day. Now, this is something that I saw on Pinterest, and I think it's really, really important because it helps you to see the good in your life, maybe when all you're surrounded by is just your work or your school, and you don't really take the time to notice the small wins or just really timeless moments in your life. Also, if you have anything like this is my gratitude journal. I think things like gratitude journals will work really, really well as well. So, for example, like it's a gratitude jar. So every single day I'd write something that I'm grateful for. I don't do it every day, but I think it's very important to do something like that. So, for example, for today, my 3 wins would be that I woke up on time. That's kind of something that I'd been struggling for a bit. My second one for the day would be that I found it really nice getting to know my new friend more. That was really, really nice. My third one would definitely be my school environment and just my approach to school, because I feel like for a lot of time school's been quite hard for me, and so I really am enjoying this new part of school when I'm learning things that I enjoy, and it's really interesting and reinvigorating. Now, my third and final principle is to schedule time for personal priorities. I feel like this is a very, very good and important thing to implement that not a lot of people do. A lot of people, perhaps they don't have breaks in their day in terms of doing something completely different from work. And so they're always on the go, their brain is always on, and you never really have time to do any of the things that you want to do. And you often end up using the phrase, oh, I don't have time, or there's not enough time for this. But truly, if it's a personal priority to you, then you'd schedule time out of your day to make sure that you get that thing done for yourself. And so I definitely recommend to schedule that time in the day for your personal priorities. One of the ways that I think is really good to do this is to sort of make a schedule or timetable for your week. It doesn't have to be too structured, but just having little parts in your day when you have a break and you get to do something different. So for example, for me, I have schedules daily when I have exercise that I get to do, and that's really good, not only because exercising, that's a great thing to do, but also just because that's good for your overall mental health and physical well-being, and just getting some movement in the day, specifically if you're a person who's always at your desk or you're always at school and you're sitting down. Getting some movement, getting your blood pumping in your body is just a really, really good way to just give yourself some more energy. I've explained before in my previous videos about how I had mocks and an exam and I was quite tired after, and then I did some exercise and I had so much more energy afterwards. So I definitely think that that's something that everyone should be implementing into their lives. And maybe if it's not in between your day, another key thing that I'd say is make it the last thing you do or the first thing you do, because that's something that you'd remember. And I feel like maybe if you wake yourself up a little bit earlier and you get to do your exercise, or maybe it's, I don't know, you want to journal, you want to write, you want to film some content, but you're struggling to find time to do that. You always make time for your priorities. So try it and really, I don't know, think of yourself when you're planning in these type of things. Think, it would make myself happy to have been consistent with my exercise day or be consistent with my writing or my posting, my content and things like that. And so just do it for yourself and do it to know that you're not living so monotonously with that make it to Friday mindset, but you have different things in your week to enjoy. And so to conclude, the main message of this video is just to find different moments of joy and appreciate your days and go by them slowly. Sometimes it's really nice to just take pictures throughout the day and then you see what's happened, and also looking back at old photos. It's really, I think, for that specifically, doing the list of 3 wins in a day or what you're grateful for is really, really good. But then also just reflecting, and a lot of the time what people say is to not compare your life with people on social medias and that sort of thing, and realize that you can find beauty in every single day, and every single day doesn't have to be the same, and it can be excitable, and it doesn't have to be a grand amazing thing or a trip or you're buying something, but just appreciating a day, appreciating getting to know a friend better, being comfortable in your school or work environment. That's something that you can appreciate, and I think a lot of people would go through their weeks happier if they noticed the things that they can appreciate and be grateful for. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it was helpful for you and that you found new ways to go about your week without it being too monotonous and draining and the same. If you liked this video or this type of videos, then please tell me and comment down below. And if you'd like more types of these, you can tell me as well. If you have any other video ideas or topics that you'd like me to discuss, I am very open to that. So please comment down below your suggestions. And if you like this video, again, please subscribe and like it and turn on the notification bell so you never miss when I next post. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Amarachi. Keep chatting. Bye.